Hey guys, so it's Katelyn from YouTube channel Life of a Misfit, and second week, yay! Um, our theme this week is Spooky Week, in honor of being finally October, and I decided for my video, which I should mention, I usually upload on Saturdays, but, Rachel, who's a girl in our group, we had to switch, so I'm uploading on Tuesday today, but I should be back to Saturdays. Anyway, I chose my theme for Spooky Week to talk about why I think my mom's house is haunted, because there's multiple reasons, and I don't know, I thought it was spooky, so I'm just gonna go for it. It all started really a couple years ago. We moved out of our old house in Taylor, Michigan. When we moved into the new house, it was just, normal stuff when everyone's like, oh my god, my house is haunted, like hearing noises, footsteps, boring stuff. It's only really recently that a lot of weird stuff's been happening. Spooky. Like, oh god, what was it? It was before I went down south for the summer. During the week, my mom told me about how after she had done dishes, she put the dishes away, obviously. And, my stepdad was there too, and they were just sitting in the living room watching TV, and all of a sudden, one of the cups, like a coffee mug, like, flew out of the freaking cupboard. Like, it wasn't like she didn't put it in there right and it fell out, because it was, like, on the middle shelf and, like, put in there correctly, and it just flew out, and the cabinet was open, and she closed it, and it's a mess, so there's that. My dog also acts really weird. Well, technically it's my brother's dog. Her name is Snickers. She's adorable, a little German Shepherd Husky. But, like, she sleeps in my room with me when I'm there on the weekends, and sometimes at random times in, like, the middle of the night, like at 3 in the morning, she'll just, like, get up from sleeping and just, like, get off my bed and just stare at my closet door and just, like, growl at it. And there's been some times she's run into my room and just randomly and just looked at my closet and just growled, and like her teeth were bared, and she, like, her fur was hunched on her back, and then she would run downstairs. It's just really kind of freaky. And then, what was it, 2 weeks ago, I think, my mom, my older brother, and we all went to a hockey game. And my mom, when we went, she got a daiquiri, which alcoholic slushy, and it comes in a cup like yay big, pretty tall cup. It says Hockey Town on it, whatever. Last week when I was at her house, her and I had gone shopping in the morning, and my brother wasn't home, and my stepdad wasn't home either, so no one was home but my dog. And she had done dishes before we left, and she washed the cup, and it was on the counter. And when we got home, the cup was in the living room, which is kind of far from the kitchen, standing upright, like, an inch in front of the couch. Like, completely standing normally, and we have no idea how it got in there, because it's not like my brother was trying to trick us or something, because he wasn't home, neither was my stepdad, and my mom and I were both gone. Now, the windows were open, but my thing is, I don't think it was the wind, because there was also a small shot glass that fell onto the floor because of the wind. But my thing is just, because of where the cup was on the counter, it was like in the corner, there was no way the wind would have been able to catch it, and there was no way it would have rolled all the way into the living room and then magically stood upright. So there's that. Also, my older brother, Michael, was talking about, one time, whenever he has his watch, it's like, he's had it forever. Whenever he takes it off, he always leaves it unclasped. And he had a thing, he was home alone once during the week, just playing Xbox or something. And, just randomly, all the electricity in the house cut off. Just for no reason, just like shut off. And then, so he was freaked out, and then he said it sounded like someone was walking through the house, and then when the electricity turned back on, he went up to make sure there was no one in the house, and he saw his watch on the floor when he had put it on the table, and it was clasped, and he never clasps it when it's not on. So there's that, number 2. And then my mom was talking about a month ago. She was asleep in her room. It was like 3 a.m. Her door opened, and it wasn't my dog, because sometimes my dog opens it, but she was downstairs with my brother. Her door just opened, and she said, she felt someone, like, touch her shoulder, like, trying to wake her up, like, shaking her shoulder gently, just and then someone said her name, like, whispered her name, and it sounded like someone was in the room, and she rolled over, freaked out, and there was nobody there. So, yeah, there's been some really weird stuff. One time, a cabinet door fell off. I mean, it was already kind of shittily put on there, but it, like, someone ripped it off type deal. And, one time my grandma was staying with us when she was visiting from Virginia, and she was staying in my room, and I was sleeping downstairs, and I used to have a painting on my wall, and she said, randomly, in the middle of the night, it fell off my wall, just, like, it didn't just, like, fall off my wall, it was, like, thrown off my wall, because she heard the crash, and when she woke up, it was, like, halfway in the middle of my room, so, a little weird. And, there was another thing. Oh my god, what was it? Oh my god, I can't remember. Shit. Oh. Fuck. Oh yeah, my bookshelf was randomly thrown over once too. I was just sitting in my room, chilling, just playing Xbox, minding my own business. I have a bookshelf in my room, and it just toppled over for no reason. Just fell. And it's just creepy, general creepiness. So yeah, that's why I think my mom's house is haunted. I learned from Supernatural you gotta put salt everywhere and use iron, so I have to clean up a lot of salt a lot when I'm there, because just I don't want to get attacked by a ghost. So there's that. So yeah, haunted houses, great. So that's my upload for Spooky Week. Again, I should be going back to uploading normally on Saturdays. So I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.